G'day guys, and welcome to Aussie Golf Pros. Now this morning I'm going to talk to you about external focus. You'll hear Glenn and I mention it a lot because it's one of the two fundamentals that we base our teaching on, external focus and awareness. I wanted to explain to you what I mean by external focus, give you an example, and also tell you why I'm doing this particular drill or this particular example. Now, the external focus drill that I'm going to use today, when we talk about external focus, we're talking about focusing on something in the swing to help us with a drill that is not internal. So it's not about what my chest is doing or hinging the wrists or something that's an internal focus or something that's based on the lines in my swing or the position at the top or anything like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get my body to do something that I want it to do, but using an external focus, say something on the ground. And today I'm going to use the ball. Now, luckily at Stonecutters we have balls with a line, but if you're practicing with normal practice balls, you can just grab a normal ball and draw a line on it. Now what I do with this drill is I'm trying to, in my swing, I've always got a little bit steep on the downswing, so I've always pulled hard this way and got the shaft. When we talk about shaft angle, that being shallow, that being steep, I tend to get a little bit steep on the downswing. And the reason why personally I would like to shallow out my path into the ball is because when I get steep, when I get this way into it, I tend to cut across the ball. And that has, for me, it has two effects. It makes my misses much wider because coming across the ball from out to in, depending on where my club face is, if it's a little bit closed, I can miss left, pull, draw it left. And if I have held onto the club face, then I can miss it right. And that's the thing that we don't want to do, is have a miss left and a miss right. And I know that by approaching from the inside is going to shallow my path out and going to shallow my divots out, and that will help stabilize the club as well. Now, rather than have this line on this ball parallel with my feet, I'm trying to shallow my swing out. I'll come a little bit on the inside so I don't get as steep, come a little bit shallow through, not take as big a divot. And so I'm going to turn the line facing towards the right. So it's going to feel like it, for me, it's going to feel like it's coming on the inside. But more importantly, my brain at the top of the swing, as I'm over the ball, all I'm trying to do from the top is get my body to get the club to travel on that same path of that line of the ball. So that's an external focus. I'm not thinking about different positions in the swing or asking my body to do anything or concentrating on different areas of hinge, a swing path, or all that type of stuff. I'm basically just saying, hit on the path of that line, find a way to hit on the path of that line. And that's what I call an external focus. So I'm going to line this ball up square, and then I'm going to just push this line. Now, that's sort of a little bit over exaggerated, but that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to get my body and my brain to work out a way to get that club traveling a little bit more on the inside on the downswing. So I'll give it a go. So there's an example of external focus training or external focus practice, and there's a drill that one of you guys or somebody out there can use to just feel like they get that club traveling a little bit more on the inside, a little bit shallower, not as steep, and I hope that helps your golf. So thanks very much, and I'll see you on the next video, guys.